If you're a woman over 40, you may not even be aware of this, but there are two systems that are hard at work in your life right now. One was designed to shape you into a person who serves, sacrifices, and survives. The other was designed to free you, to help you create, own, and build. Most women in midlife don't feel stuck because they lack the time or the talent. They feel stuck because they're living inside of a system that was never meant to take them where they truly want to go. In today's video, I want to help you identify which system you're actually building your life in. Hi, I'm Quinn Brewington, and I am a corporate communication strategist turned midlife mentor. And I help women over 40 create intentional income streams so they can start designing their most purposeful, powerful, and profitable chapter yet. So let's talk about the systems that have shaped us. The system I'm talking about isn't just your job or your title, it's the entire mindset that we've been handed. It's the voice that said, be grateful for what you have. Don't make a fuss. Let them go first. You can figure out your dreams after you've made sure everybody else is okay. We were taught to value security over strategy, responsibility over reward, and over time, that conditioning has become basically how we live our lives. We became the problem solvers, the nurturers, and the fixers. We got good at adjusting, accommodating, and supporting, and we never asked what the constant self sacrifice was actually doing to us. And here's the part that nobody ever really talks about that system, it taught us how to be useful, but not powerful. It taught us how to be helpful, but not whole. It taught us how to be busy, but not how to build. And then all of a sudden, midlife hits and something starts to shift. The kids are older or they're gone. The job just isn't fulfilling the way that it used to be. You've checked all the boxes, but somehow you're still waiting to feel like, is this really my life? And then that's when you hear it, that whisper in the back of your mind that says, surely this cannot be all there is. And the truth is, no, it is not. But if you want something different, you're going to have to move a little bit differently than you've been moving before. You cannot continue to operate inside of a system that was built to keep you on autopilot and expect it to take you somewhere extraordinary. That's why this next part really does matter, because once you recognize which system you're in, then it's your choice whether or not you stay in it or you start to do things to shift out of it. So let's talk about, what does this shifting actually look like? Because listen to me good now. I am not telling you to go quit your job or start a business overnight. That is not what we're saying here. What I am saying is that maybe the time has actually come for you to start to reclaim your own agency. Now, what does reclaiming your agency actually mean? Agency is your ability to act on your own behalf. It's the power to choose, to create, to command outcomes, and not just wait to react while something is being handed to you. Most women in midlife have responsibility, but not agency. We're doing all the things, holding it all together, but not actually building anything for ourselves. Agency is the difference between I wish I could and here's what I'm doing next. And once you shift into that space, everything will start to change. Your decisions start to feel clearer. The options that you have feel wider. You stop asking for permission and start asking yourself better questions like, what would this look like if I actually trusted myself? What could I create if I stop waiting for the perfect moment? And that's what I mean about new strategy. It's not just about tactics, it's about stepping out of default mode and stepping into a design mode. When I talk about designing a life that's more than a million, this is what I actually mean. More income, absolutely, but income that you control. More ownership of your schedule and your time and your story. More impact in your home, in your circle, in your community. And more legacy, not just what you leave, but what you live. That kind of life isn't created through hustle. It's created through agency, through intention, through strategy. So let me give you a few practical ways that this has shown up in my life as well as the lives of those women that I work with. I stopped waiting to be ready to write my book and wrote it as I was living my life. I stopped saying yes out of guilt and started saying yes only to those things that felt aligned with where I wanted to go. I turned experiences that I used to downplay as nothing special into digital products, into coaching offers, and into courses. And I stopped hiding behind my humility and started showing up like I was the answer to a prayer that someone else had been hoping for. Inside More Life in Midlife, we help women do the exact same thing. Not by giving them more tasks or more busy work, but by helping them reclaim trust in the skills that they already have. That's what fuels consistent income. That's what drives legacy work. That's what brings peace. So let me ask you one more time. What system are you still building your life in? Is it one shaped by old rules and outdated expectations? Or is it one rooted in agency, ownership, and alignment? Midlife is not the end of your story. It's the part where you stop being written and you actually take the pen and start doing the writing yourself. If you're ready to experience that shift, I invite you to join us inside More Life in Midlife. This is the community where women stop just surviving and start building something that's worth more than a million, not just in the bank, in their legacy, in their voice, in their next chapter. If you like this video or if it resonated with you, then please like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.